Sitting on the near northeast side of Indianapolis is what many consider an historical landmark, the Douglas Park Golf Course. Named after Frederick Douglass, it was created in 1928 by African Americans who wanted a place to play. And it began with just a few tomato cans buried in the ground.
There was an interest in playing. The Indianapolis Country Club opened in, I think it was 1881 or 1891. And it was segregated, as were all the other public and private courses. So, these guys played. They played on that park space, and they put cans in the ground, and not just in Douglas, but around the country. That's what African Americans were doing, so that they could play this game.
The course expanded to 9 holes in 1936, which is what it still is today. And once word got out, it was visited by some of the biggest names of the day.
I told stories, in my class about Douglas, Joe Louis, Ted Rhodes, a lot of people came through, Spiller, and they played Douglas, and even Tiger, most recently, Tiger's come through. So yes, it was a place to play. There's some stories about Jim Thorpe, Jim Dent, all these black golf celebrities who were the hustlers back in the day.
Douglas became like a major championship venue for African American golf, hosting many big events in what was then called the Colored Golf Association, later to be renamed the United Golf Association. Now, there is a thriving First Tee chapter at Douglas, where kids not normally exposed to golf can learn the game. And it's a program the locals want to see continue to grow.
My men's group, we have a tournament, and our board agreed that, the proceeds from our tournament will be used to support that First Tee program, to make sure that those kids have a safe space, equipment, and everything that they need in order to enjoy this great game. So yes, that First Tee program, and it has grown. And it's, like I said, man, it represents the rainbow, and that just warms my heart.
The history of Douglas is important, and there are plans to make sure the role this humble 9-hole course played in golf is never forgotten.
In our hearts, it's a historical landmark. It was one of the first. It has its place in our history. I keep its legacy alive in my African American history of sports class. The city has planned renovations there, and they're going to turn the lobby into a walking contemporary museum with photographs and video and all kinds of stuff. It's important to us, so much so that the mayor is dumping, I think they said $1.7 million into the project to renovate the course, to redo the clubhouse, and to turn it into a showcase so that people can not only come and play, but also come and visit. We're very proud of that.